Hello everyone, it's April. I am getting on to talk about dealing with triggers in a healthy manner. First of all, you most definitely need to learn how to meditate. So when you learn how to meditate, you can monitor your thoughts. Because when you are in control, you have to be in control, especially when you are triggered, because you literally go into the trigger, and if you're not in control, you can't stop it. And you need to be able to tell yourself, I'm in a safe place, I'm okay. I'm in a safe place, I'm okay. And your breathing, when you breathe through meditation, deep breathing is what keeps you calm, it keeps you focused, and it helps you reset so you know you're in a safe place. And if you're not in a safe place, then you need to get into a safe place. Because when you're triggered, you're going through that trigger because somebody that you're with has either said something, done something, or some radio, everything in your something in your environment. I'm sorry, something in your environment triggered you. And it doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is. You need to still be able to calm yourself, keep telling yourself you're in a safe place, and be able to um, de-escalate the trigger, because when you're in that moment you instantly go into fear, and they don't know it. They may see something in your body language that tells them something's wrong, but they're not going to know that you're set off. They're not going to know that either they said something, you seen something, you heard something, something triggered you to a very bad memory, and you're literally walking through it in your head, and if you don't know how to instantly shut it down, that's what meditation does. Meditation helps you to be in control of your thoughts, of your mind, and of your environment. You can literally be in control. Meditation is essential. Everyone should be grounded in meditation because meditation is the key element in controlling your thoughts, in controlling your abilities, in controlling your boundaries even, because when you see somebody's crossing your boundaries and when you're in control, you can just walk away. You don't have to entertain people. You don't have to entertain the trigger. You don't have to entertain the person who is triggering you, especially if they're doing it intentionally. The more you're in control, the better you are. You have to learn to distinguish when to walk away, when to let go, and when to breathe. Breathing, that is essential. That is a good practice to have in a toxic environment. No matter where you are, your breathing will reset, refocus, and reinstate your mind. So you need to remember that. Breathing gives oxygen to your brain and it will shut down the fight or flight instinct and let you be in control and allow you to observe the area. Do I need to go? Do I need to just calm myself? But the more you need to be in control, people need to understand that. When you are triggered, if you are not able to shut that down, it's because you're not breathing. Breathing is essential into resetting, refocusing, and reframing your environment, the situation, what's going on, to allow you to process the information and remind yourself you're in a safe place, you're in a safe place, you're in a safe place. It may not always be feasible, but, and as soon as somebody hears you breathe deeply, they may take that as a sign of disrespect. Who cares? You need to focus on you, not the other person, not the other people, whoever. Always reset. And the slower you can let the breath out, the more relaxed you're going to get. You can count if you want. 1, 2, 3. They say the further out you can go on your breath, the more relaxed you're going to get. So get into those guided meditations until you are capable of doing it yourself. Get into the positive meditation. There's guided positive meditations. There's calming positive guided meditations. There's the love frequency meditations. Whatever you need at that time, use that guided meditation. If you are having an anxiety, get into a guided de-escalation meditation of anxiety, how to control your anxiety, how to control your grief, how to control your sorrow. Everything, there is a meditation out there for just about everything. Friendships, love, relationships, anxiety, pain, whatever you need, just put it in there for meditation and put whatever at the end. I love the love frequency one. It's really great. That's just a frequency. It's not like a guided meditation. There are just some that are just frequencies to help in tune your your emotions to that frequency. I recommend those on a bad day or sorry days. A happy, when you want to be happy and you're in a low mode, get the happiness frequency or get happy or joy, whatever. There are plenty of frequencies out there to help realign you and activate your chakras. There's even chakra frequencies that you can listen to that they do actually help. You just have to be disciplined enough to listen to them. And when you feel irritable and restless, that means it's working, it's helping. And make sure when you're doing it, you drink plenty of water because it's going to flush out any entities that you have inside you. And the more you drink water, the more you cleanse yourself. Make that a daily ritual to meditate. I don't care if it's for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but do it before you wake up. Do it at the end of your day. It's better to at least start at 3 minutes a day and work your way up. You know, I can do 45 minutes, almost to an hour now. I used to not be able to do that at all. And I do it throughout my day. I don't just do it at the beginning in the morning and at night. I do it throughout my whole day. I meditate. I meditate with my eyes open. If somebody triggers me when I'm driving, I meditate. I make sure I breathe. Remember, it's giving oxygen to your brain. It's resetting you. It's refocusing you, and it's refining your frequency. So you're not allowing your trigger to fuel you into being upset or angry or scared or whatever that trigger does to you. And pay attention to your body language. You want to deactivate the body language as well. The more you are enabled to activate your healing, I'm not being triggered, or I'm not in an area, or I'm not in that space no more. I'm in a safe place. You know, I was watching another girl. She's very insightful. Let me get her name real quick. She is the one why I'm really doing this. But her name is Alexis, and she talks about toxic relationships and everything. She's really amazing. I really like her. I just found her a couple days ago, and it's AWW Lexus. I don't know if that's how but that's what I'm following her. She's very insightful and very bubbly and exciting. She tells you to find you a safe place if you're still even in a toxic relationship, which I pray you're not, because that is so. Every woman should, or even a man, you should not be in a toxic relationship. Love yourself enough to get out of it. No matter if you have to go back to your family, live in your car, go do what you need to do to get you in a safe environment. Go to a shelter, do something. Keep your job, just go to a shelter or a church. Go to your church and tell them you need a safe place. Because nobody should ever live in a toxic relationship. Or a toxic home. I want you to love yourself and know your worth to be able to walk out of a toxic environment, because it's not, when you allow yourself to live in a toxic environment, your body gives you emotions, or not emotions, they give you the what is it? Give me a moment. It's right there. Your body gives you off the negative hormones, the estrogen or the adrenaline, the fear and flight mode. They will keep giving you that because that's what you're going through, and that's not healthy for your body. You need the good oxy. I'm not good with the whole uh, hormone frequencies. I will put them all down in the description because I can't pronounce them very well, but I do know what I mean. And I know if you're watching this, you'll get what I'm saying. You want the good laughter and happy and caring and compassionate. You want those hormones to be released at all times, not your negative ones, because those are what causes you to have health issues because you're getting the wrong hormones to keep your body in balance. Um, you know, people don't understand getting through your a negative environment isn't healthy. It is more harmful to you, even if they're just verbal, even if they're not beating you up physically. Words are still um, emotionally triggers your anxiety, your um, depression, they every time they do a negative word, it belittles you. It takes away your power. You're giving your power to them. Like you don't feel that you're worthy and you feel that you deserve whatever they're saying to you. So you just give your power to them. And that's why they're doing it. If you can get to where you are strong enough to just get out of the negative abuse, that will benefit you better than just sitting there and just letting them degrade you and belittle you and just keep taking you down and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Don't accept that behavior. Love yourself to know that you are worthy to be cherished, to be filled with love and kindness and compassion. If they can't give you that, then you don't need to be around them. I'm not telling you have to remove them out of your life, but don't be around them. Love them from a distance. I do that for a lot of people. I love them from a distance. I don't talk to them. I don't need to talk to them. If they reach out to me, I will be civil to them because that's who I am. But I'm not going to be around toxic people who cannot manage to be kind to me when we are together because I know I don't want their drama. I don't want to be disrespected, and I don't do well in toxic environments. I shut down. I don't want to deal with them. I've done my work. I'm still doing my work. Like I told somebody the other day, you have a lifetime of wounds. That means you're going to have a lifetime of healing. Never stop trying to heal. Be with a partner that's trying to heal, trying to grow, trying to be the best version of themselves each day. And each day they do that, they're reading books, they're watching videos, they're being around people who they want to be like. So just remember that. If you go be around the people that you want to be like, who encourage you, who love you, who inspire you, who adore you, who don't want to tear you down, don't want to see you fall, don't want to see you fail. I mean, be with those who really just grab your heart and embrace it. You know what I mean? They just really enjoy your presence. They get excited when you get excited. They feel your love. They feel your excitement for, whatever your dreams are, for whatever your goals are. They're going to encourage you each day to be the best version to reach those goals, to do the work, to figure out the plan, and then to, to, I never can remember that word, to, you you do the research, you make the plan, you create, you do both. You want to mark out what could happen, what's the worst that could happen, what's the best that can happen, and then you actually execute, that's the word, execute the plan. but you're only doing the one that could make you have issues, like what could, I'm not really good at this whole, you sit down and make the plan of what could happen so you can focus on what you want to happen. But you're still aware of what could happen, and then what you do if any of those things happen, then you figure out how can you get past these obstacles. I think I'll have to look up who I learned that from, but there is an entrepreneur who tells you to do that. And I can't remember his name right now, but he teaches you strategies on what you need to do, and you need to apply that for your life, because there are things you can do. There are companies that won't even allow you to make a start before you research, you make the plan on everything that you want to happen, you make the plan on what could happen, and then you create the um, what you need to do if any of those things happen, because you want to be prepared for anything. And we all know nothing ever is a straight line. It's always branches out everywhere. It's never a straight line. You never get to point A to point B. It's always point A over here, C and D and E, and then maybe you'll get to B sometime down there. But you always make an accurate plan to execute so you are successful. And even if it's not successful and you fail, it's just your first attempt at trying. So don't be disappointed. You're going to learn what you don't do before you actually achieve what you want to really do. I read a lot of books. I listen to audiobooks now because they are amazing, and I can listen to them while I'm driving, when I'm taking a bath, while I'm sleeping. Audiobooks are on YouTube. You don't have to pay for them. Most of them are free. You get into the entrepreneurs ones, get into the self-help ones. They are very insightful. They are teaching me a lot about myself, and I know there's so many people out there who have done the research, who have done the work. Why do I need to do that? Why can't I just utilize the book? So that's what I do. And the audiobooks are great. And like I said, you can listen to them over and over and over. You can listen to them into the car. You can listen while you're jogging, while you're working out. Stop listening to bullshit stuff and listen to stuff that's going to help you grow. Because people are so hooked on Netflix and hooked on Hulu and hooked on Peacock and Tubi. You want to watch and binge watch all these shows. Stop doing that. You're not learning shit. You're just being educated and uneducated, and you're just taking on the Hollywood bullshit when you should be learning and living your best life and helping yourself be the best version of yourself each day. I know sometimes you need to get out of your head, but you meditate. Meditation is better than anything in this world. I love meditation. I'm so thankful. It has taken me years to get where I am. Years. I started meditating when I was 28, and I struggled because it was so hard for me to shut down my mind. But I was following this person. They were like, meditation isn't all about just shutting down. It's about focusing on your breath. And when you can realize that you're not focusing on your breath, you're out here in the world here, you focus again on your breath. And when you get so good at that, you'll get to the point where you can focus on your breath, and you'll go within and you'll listen to your heart. And you just feel the rhythm of your heart. You hear the rhythm of your heartbeat out there with nature. I love meditating with Mother Gaia. She is so healing and so relaxing and so beautiful. All her songs and the leaves and the grass, everything just has the same rhythm as your heart. If you just can get to that moment. I am so very thankful I have gotten there, but it has taken me time. I'm 45 years old. I literally started meditation when I was 28, and it was a difficulty. It wasn't something that happened overnight at all. It was not something that happened overnight. You just have to discipline yourself to be able to sit down and do it. Have your kids do it. I don't care if they're little. Little is good too. They need to learn this also too, because they're going to learn, they need to learn how to work through their emotions. They need to learn how to embrace them and let them flow, because it is essential for them to cry. It is essential for them to be upset. It is essential for them to um, be frustrated and angry, just like it is for us. You just need to work through it and allow their little minds to calm down and really see it from another way with its inside. They're still addressing it and releasing it. That is the key. You allow your emotion to come up, you address it, you thank it, and then you release it. If that means crying, if that means writing, singing, dancing, whatever you need to do to release it, you always need to release it. Don't drink it away. Don't smoke it away. Don't bottle it up, because when you bottle it up, it just festers and festers and festers. It doesn't go away. You think it goes away, but the next time you don't eat well, or somebody does something that really irritates you, just blow up on them. That was because you bottled that emotion up a couple days ago, or maybe even a couple hours ago, and you just went off on somebody either you didn't care about, somebody you did care about, or a stranger. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to every little detail of your emotions, because your emotion for today may not be anything that you may have had a great day all day, and then one person did something that really pinched you on the nerve or whatever it did, and you just blew up. But you were happy 20 seconds ago. But that's how it works. You have to be in control. And you have to realize, you got Satan over here, you got the angels over here. When Satan's over here, you just flip him off your shoulder and tell him you don't have an appointment with him today. You're going to go do what you need to do to stay grounded. Go outside. Be barefoot. It is the most essential thing. Your feet are your conductors to earth. When you are connected to Mother Gaia, and you ask her to guide you and heal you, help you, she will. She will pour her love into you. She will pour her wisdom into you. She will do as you ask when you ask her. She can't do it without you asking her. And yeah, you can have your tennis shoes on, but she prefers you to just be barefoot or put your hands in the grass, whatever. I do it all. I put my hands in the grass. Sometimes I just really hug a tree, and you have to ask the permission from the tree if you can get healing from the tree. You can't just go up and do it. You know, I want you to be more in tuned into your environment. Be more in tuned into your triggers, because when you can control your triggers, they're not going to control you anymore. And you're going to be able to get through your daily life. You can live life better because you're not triggered. You'll be able to step back and literally say, I'm in control. I'm in a safe place. Because I don't know if our triggers will ever just stop. I can't say that, because I'm 45 years old and my triggers are still there. And now that I'm dating, the men are triggering things that I didn't really realize triggered me. So I'm more in tune though, so I know, and I know I'm in a safe place. And now I can tell myself I'm in a safe place, I'm okay, and I know I can take care of myself. And I breathe. I breathe very deeply. And the last guy that I had been with, it made him mad because he thought I was being sarcastic or being disrespectful. But no, when I'm breathing, I'm trying to calm myself, because he was doing a trigger for me that was really upsetting me, and I didn't need to be upset. He was just, he was being disrespectful, but I shouldn't have taken it personal. But I was taking it personal because I was attracted to this man. We were supposed to be courting each other and learning each other, and I knew my boundaries. He knew his boundaries, and he was overstepping over on his boundaries. And I was just trying to stay calm because I knew I wasn't in danger, but he still was triggering me. And I didn't want to just shut down, which I allowed myself to shut down, but still be present. And not a lot of people can do that. But I understand how to, because it was one of my safety mechanisms when I was a kid. I didn't want to hurt nobody. So I just would shut down because I didn't want to just snatch you up and just start beating the shit out of you, because that's what I would do. If I felt threatened, if I felt like I needed to protect myself, that's what I did. I would snatch you up and I just start drilling you. But I didn't need to do that with this person. This person was just verbally abusing me, and I know my worth. That's why I let him go. It's very frustrating because a little piece of you thinks, this person's really broken. And I wanted to help him, but he didn't want help. So you need to know, when they don't want your help, you have to remove yourself from that toxic environment, that toxic relationship. You have to be strong enough to do that. And everybody can get to that point. It does take time. But I'm so used to letting go of relationships, it's not that hard for me, because I want people in my life who are going to respect me, love me, have compassion for me, and care for me, and help me, not belittle me, not tear me down, not be rude to me, not disrespectful to me, and put out my light. My light is staying on. I have worked too goddamn hard for my light to shine, be radiant, and show you my love. If you don't want my life, that's fine. Let me go and leave me alone. That's my little motto today. So I just want to help you remember, start meditating. I don't care if it's for 3 seconds a day, 3 minutes a day. Work your way up to 5, work your way up to 10 minutes, then work up to 25. Do what you can right now. You can meditate with your eyes open. You do not have to do it with your eyes shut. Some people, it doesn't matter if you're sitting down. You're more grounded if you're sitting up with your legs crossed and you're doing this. This is a grounding when you really need energy and when you really need healing. You can research that. Research the different body. I don't know. This isn't my little key scope, but there's different yoga stances that help you with different things. But I just usually just sit down, cross my legs, and I just breathe really deeply. And when I go to sleep at night, I'm meditating before I go to sleep. And it's okay if you fall asleep. Listen to me. It's okay if you fall asleep during meditation. Your whole purpose of meditation is to be relaxed. And if you fall asleep, that means your body needs rest. Your mind needs rest. Your body needs rest. Your spirit needs rest. It's okay. Let yourself fall asleep. Just do your best to try to retain what you learned while you were meditating. Keep most of them, the mentors out here who are doing meditation guidance tell you to have a dream journal, which I recommend them. Yes, they're very nice to have. It helps you look back and reflect on. I just usually, when there's something important, I send a message to myself. That's what I do. But you really need to be mindful of your thoughts. I want you to start mentoring them throughout the day. And pay attention to them too, because sometimes you might think they're from them yourself, but if you're close enough to somebody, it's really the person closer to you. So pay attention to your thoughts. And every time a negative thought comes in through your thoughts, you need to replace that with 3 positive thoughts. I am beautiful. I'm amazing. I'm radiant. I'm gorgeous. I'm sexy. I'm brilliant. I'm whatever you want that to be. I'm smart. I'm awesome. I'm compatible. I don't know, whatever you want it to be. But you just need to start doing that. And if you need to post them in your car, post them on your mirror, in your bathroom, whatever works for you. I love sticky notes. They're great. Go online and write some really good quotes that really resonate with you. I did that for the longest time. I would have beautiful quotes. I kept them all over my room, and I put them in my car. I was at school at time. and I put them in my books to help encourage me, to help lift me up on my bad days, especially during finals. You're always so stressed out during finals. And remember to stay eating fruit, vegetables, nuts, um, your fermented stuff, and your pickled stuff. Try eat more raw, and then McDonald's, Taco Bell. Don't be eating cooked food. Stay away from that. Eat one cooked meal a day. One. Rest of it should be, you should eat 6 meals a day. And if you really think you need that one dead meal, then only one. No, everything else needs to be fruits, vegetables, nuts. You need God's food, not man's food. Please remember that. God's food, not man's food. Um, I just wanted to get this out here. I'm going to get this posted, and in the description, I will post the woman that I've been following this week, and I will post a book that, some books that I think are great for helping you with self-care, um, uh, what is the word? Like inspiring yourself, Um, but I want you to learn to be your own. Just be in your own. You don't need to outsource anything. You can go within and find answers. You can go within, find those dark places that need healing. Again, Teal Swan is really great about parts and shadow working. I highly recommend her. I used her. It was great. She's not, you don't have to pay for it. It's already on YouTube. She gives you access to it. Just put in parts work or shadow work, and the video will, Teal Swan, Tealswan. She's amazing. I love her, and she will help you and give you the guidance that you need. She literally walks you through with someone else, and you'll just do the same thing that that person did, and will help you. I will put her in there. I will find that link, and I will put it in my description for you also. I like to have everything in my description so you don't have to search for things. But I was so thankful when I found Teal Swan. She has helped me, and I have learned that I still need to do some shadow work, because there is a lot of things that I didn't realize triggers me, that is triggering me. So I think I'm even going to do that. And maybe I will record it, me doing my shadow work and helping you watch it through me, because it is very helpful seeing somebody else do it, and then you'll be able to do it. And I mean, whatever health issues you're having, that's what you need to get into the nitty gritty with the shadow work. You actually, if it's your finiment area, if it's your kidneys, your heart, your gallbladder, your eyes, your ears, your thyroid, whatever it is, you need to, she teaches you to talk to your thyroid. You have 2 chairs out, and you bring your thyroid up, and then you actually become your thyroid. And when you become your thyroid, you sit in the other chair. It is so instinctively beautiful. And you have to literally, whatever comes to you, you just talk yourself out. And when you feel like you've gotten to the root of your issue with your thyroid, then you just say, thank you, thyroid. I thank you for collaborating with me and helping me heal and becoming you to get to the root of our issue, so we can release, let go, and I thank you. And then you just go back to, I'm April, and you hug your thyroid if you want to, and then you just go back to being April or Jane or Carol or whoever. That's what you do. That's how you end that therapy. But it's not going to be that quick. It can last 20 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, 2 hours. It's going to see how long ever it takes for you to get that closure from that organ, and that's how it works. So please look into Teal Swan. Like I said, I will post her parts part in my description. And I will post some books I think are good for you to read and get into the root of who you are too, because Alexis told me a book about attached, and I've been listening to it. It is very good, and I am learning a lot about me. If this actually goes back to when you were born, so this will teach you why you're attached, or why you're what is it? It's not distant. It's attached. I can't even remember. I have only listened to it once, so I'm going to re-listen to it to really learn it. But it is really good because it goes back to when you were a baby. It's going to let you know if you were what the three things are. I wish I would have wrote things down. I apologize that I didn't, but um, if you're clingy, if you're distant, if you're it just teaches you different types about who you are when you're in a relationship and why you are that way. So please listen to that. I will push that in the link as well because it's an audiobook. I found it last night, so I started listening to it, and it was really good. It really sheds some light on why I have been in the distant relationships. It wasn't just because of what my relationships put me through, but what my family also did. So it's really insightful. I really like it. So, and if I will always share whatever I'm working on at the moment with you in my description. So I will make sure I post that. There was another book I also read, the 7 Spiritual Laws, which I'm going to really listen to that too. I didn't get a lot out of that one. So, but I still want to share it. Maybe it might resonate with you. But if you're trying to be the right person, start researching relationships. You don't need to keep putting yourself in negative relationships and keep getting the same outcomes. So research what you need to be doing for yourself to attract the right woman or man for yourself. So that's what I'm doing because I'm not just going to jump into anything anymore. I'm just going to take it day by day. I want more from my mate than just sex. I want more. I want a connection. I want to feel them. I want to hear them. I want to spend time with them and have fun with them. I don't want to argue. I'm tired. I don't want to do that. That is not what a relationship is about. We need to be having fun. We need to be learning each other. We need to be doing what it takes to help each other grow, reach our dreams, reach our goals, encouraging one another, and just truly pouring our love into one another, into our families. I don't want to be on tippy toes or wondering if I'm going to make them mad or, just I want to live life peacefully. So I hope you enjoyed this. It is insightful to know that you can control your triggers. I know they might be rough right now, but you can. Just keep believing in yourself. Don't outsource nothing, insource it. Meditation will teach you that. It will teach you to go within, follow the light. The smaller the light, the deeper you go. Don't be scared of the light. It's okay to open up and follow the light because that is going to help heal you. The light's going to take you into the dark places so you can address what you need to release. So remember that. In meditation, you'll be so at peace and you'll feel God's love. I truly am thankful for meditation. The knowledge that God gives me in meditation is just beautiful and calming and peaceful. Well, I love you and I thank you for your time. Please follow me, and I wish you the very best. Have a good day, guys. Love you. Bye.